Alright, so here's a quick review of the Classic Audio Effects Volume Roller Knob Pedal. As you can see, it's about the same size as most stomp boxes, and the roller knob is a little bit less than half the size of the pedal itself. The pedal casing is thicker than most pedals. It sits up higher. That way you're not knocking over knobs or, accidentally hitting switches you don't want to hit when you're rolling your foot over. A couple of things I noticed. It is basically the same thing as an Ernie Ball volume pedal. It's got a little rope set up on a pulley on the left side here. That's how it works. With that, it looks like there's possibilities of having the scratchiness that you get from Ernie Ball volume pedals. There's a cool little light indicator on the top right. It gets brighter as you go up, darker as you go down, or dimmer. The roller knob itself goes about 2 rotations of your finger. 1, 2, and there's just a little bit of push left to get to the very top there. The input outputs are top mount. The power is side mount. It's kind of tough to see, but it's right here. And a couple of things I noticed, just being a little nitpicky, I guess. If you'll see, there's a gap on the left and bottom side, and then it's really tight on the right and top sides of it. Don't know if that's every one of them or if it's just kind of, they put it together. Maybe just weren't paying too much attention to this one. With that, if you listen real close, you can hear the pedal hear the knob hitting the pedal a little bit. That, of course, doesn't come in through the amp, but it just makes it for a little less smooth and kind of a gritty volume rising. So, other than that, it's not too bad. This is connected through my effects loop. It's the first in the loop, coming straight from the send, and then it goes to a delay, a reverb, and a looper. And then the M5 is in front of the amp, so whenever I raise up the volume, the gain itself will not be affected. It'll just be overall volume, and of course, controlling the volume of the delay and the reverb. So we'll get started. Okay, so the first question that I had after I realized, hey, this pedal is really small, and it's really neat. I like how it works. First question I had was, does it get in the way? And again, it's been set up higher. The casing's a little bit thicker than most pedals, so it goes up higher. Then of course the roller knob itself sits up higher, so it's not really in the way of anything. You roll your foot up there, no issue. See, it's all the way up. One thing that I would say to keep in mind that I've noticed is you want to get your starting position right. You want to start about at your toe and then move up. And it's all the way at full right now. Say if I just kind of was hitting it, I might start at my heel, and I'm like, oh no, I've gone too far and it's not at full volume. So here I'm using both feet, very comfortable, not falling over anything. If you need one of those little balance bracelets, go ahead and get you one. And again, start, like when you're pulling back, you don't want to start with the toe or else it's only halfway down. You want to start right here in the middle. Come on down all the way, going back up all the way. Everything's good. I'm not hearing any scratches. Seemed like I heard some earlier, but it could just be the amp. But going back and forth, the only noise you'll be hearing right now is the knob itself or my foot hitting the briefcase that the pedal board's in. So we'll go ahead and give it a shot here. Got my guitar at full volume. Again, with the placement of this volume pedal, the position of the roller knob will have nothing to do with the amount of gain coming through. That's at full volume. We'll pull it back a little bit. Okay, that's it. No volume. Nothing coming through. Sometimes when you've got your volume pedal in the effects loop, you'll get a little sound bleeding through. I've got the amp, it's just a little 18 watt amp, all the way up on a 12-inch speaker, and there's nothing coming through, so that's good. And we'll raise it up just a hair. Start hearing it come through. All the way up. Alright, response time. As far as I can tell, there's not really any kind of lag or anything, so if I want to, kind of do a manual tremolo. Alright, so nice, good response time. All the way off. All right. Now on to what a lot of people are probably going to be using this for, as with a lot of people who like volume pedals. Use it for swells. Use it for nice little ambient, reverby, delay stuff. So, got a little looper on here, and I'll just kind of do a couple swells and let you determine how it works. So, starting at the down position, you want to start with your toe there. Turn it down, put on some distortion. Just going up about a quarter way there. Go ahead and go up about halfway. Go all the way up and get pretty loud. Again, with this distortion on, it's going to put a little static in the amp itself. This is not static from the volume knob. Alright, so we've got a nice little mix going on there. Let you listen to it, see if you hear any scratches. See if you hear any scratches as it swells up. I'm not hearing anything, so that's good. Alright, that's about it. So I'd say pros, it's in a very small footprint. It's a cool idea. And it works very, very well, responsive. I like the LED light. I like the fact that it's powered, and I don't know why. I like the fact that the top mount just kind of keeps everything out of the way, depending on how you set up your pedal board. A couple of cons, if you want to call them that, is the unevenness of the knob itself. Again, it's just, if you're nitpicky, sometimes it can do that. And I don't know if that's every pedal, so you may get one that's more centered, and that's great. There's no issue as far as you have to catch your balance a little bit, but it doesn't get in the way, especially if your pedal board is over your encasing. See, I've got a briefcase, and this part of the briefcase is actually higher than the pedal itself, and I'm not having any issues getting that up and down. I just set my foot about flat, and it goes. So no issues there. Anyway, if you have any questions or want me to try something different, let me know. And I hope you like the video.